EBT cards may be going away as we know them. But is that a good thing or a bad thing? It totally depends on how you look at it, but it may not be the worst thing ever. But don't worry, I'll explain for you in this video of exactly what I mean by that. So let's get into it and talk about it, as this would impact over 40 million people all across the country, all of which are low income or fixed income beneficiaries. Therefore, I want you to know what's going on here and what their plan is with your EBT card and the benefits you get on these cards every single month. Got a lot to talk about here in the video. Let's get into it. First off, can I ask a huge favor of you? If you have not done so yet, please make sure to like the video with the big old thumbs up button right down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support. Also, please make sure to subscribe down below as well if you have not done so yet with the big subscribe button right down below the video. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Thanks for being here, and let's talk about EBT. All right, so if you have an EBT card, that's great, but these cards are vitally important for the people that have them and that get the benefits on these cards, like your SNAP benefits, again, going out to over 40 million people a month. But the problem with EBT cards, I'm just going to say it, they are so massively out of date. That is the major problem with them. Now, when I say out of date, I'm not talking about the little design on the card or what it looks like, stuff like that. I'm not talking about that, but rather I'm talking about the security measures within your card. Now, here's the thing. I'm just going to say this as well. Believe it or not, EBT card holders, unfortunately, are being targeted. Why? Because your money is easy pickings for the people that want to get it from you. I know that sounds harsh, but that is the reality of the matter, okay? And this is a situation in which these EBT cards need to be updated immediately. Why they have not done this yet completely confuses me. Because here's the thing. The amount of money that is being wrongly taken from EBT card holders is in the tens of millions of dollars a year. And in fact, it's going to be over $100 million for the entire year of 2024. That's nuts, okay? That is crazy. That is so much money that should be in your pocket, but it's not, because somebody else is taking it from you, okay? Now, here's the thing. What about EBT cards is so out of date, and what's the problem here, and what's their plan with these cards? Are your benefits going away? No. Your benefits are not going away. Your benefits will not be ending. Your benefits will not be seized. Nothing like that at all, okay? But rather, what they want to do is that they want to basically mimic like a credit card or a debit card. And again, good idea. They should be doing this, okay? And in fact, there is legislation out there to do this, but so if you look at your EBT card, what does it have on it for a security measure? Nothing. It has a little magnetic strip on it, right? Does it have a little chip on it? Like if you look at a credit card or a debit card, you know how it has that little chip on the end where you like stick the card in and it like reads the chip, or you have like the tap feature? Do you have that? That's cool, right? I never knew about that until like like maybe a year ago. It's not that, I mean, it's been around a while, but I never even knew it was a thing. Like you can like tap your card and like it pays for you. I don't know, super cool. But yeah, I'm I'm obviously not too savvy with technology. But my point is they have these little chips on the end, right? So the point of that is security. It keeps you secure, right? Now, here's the thing. Have you ever had your identity or like your credit card or your debit card number taken and somebody uses it to buy, you know, whatever they want to buy with it? I can tell you this much. I've had it happen to me a couple of times. Was it a huge headache? Not at all. I called the credit card company and said, hey, there's some charges here. They were not me, and I don't know what this is about, but can we remove them? Remove the card, whatever, and just remove them, and not a big deal whatsoever, okay? Get a new card issued, not a big deal. I mean, for the most part, it was very easy. I mean, obviously, I don't want that to happen again, but if it does, honestly, I don't really care that much, because I just call and say, hey, this wasn't me. Can you get me a new card and freeze the other one? You know what I'm saying? It was years ago. The last time it happened was quite a few years ago, but I've had it happen at least twice. But my point is, it's like not that big of a deal. Now, if you get your EBT card benefits taken from you, can you just call up your state and be like, hey, my EBT benefits were taken. Can you just like freeze them and then, you know, give me my money back? Oh, you can, but guess what? It's going to take a long time, a really long time, like months, okay? It's not an easy process, and if you get your money back, you'll be lucky, okay? For the most part, it's not a fun process. You don't want to go down that road. And I know a lot of you here in the community have already done this. I've seen your comments down below. I've heard the stories from some of you that have gone through this process. It's not fun. You don't want to do it. But anyway, the whole idea behind this whole legislation would be to update EBT cards to include one of these security chips, right? So at the end, it has a little security chip in it rather than just the magnetic strip on it. And then it has other security measures within it so that these cards are not such easy picking. Like when you go to a grocery store, and it has maybe one of these skimming devices on the kiosk, and you put your EBT card in there, they've got all your information, and good luck keeping your benefits because they're going to take them from you immediately. And again, this is the reality. I know some of you have dealt with this because, again, I've seen your comments and I've seen some of you, I've communicated with some of you here in the community that have dealt with this situation. Not a fun experience. So the legislation is out there, and they want to update all of these EBT cards to include the more secure measures, again, that chip in there, and just making sure that these benefits are not easily as extractable, if that kind of makes sense, off of the cards, right? So not such a bad thing, but they're talking about, oh, this could take years to roll out, and it's going to cost, however many millions of dollars. I guess my response to that is this. Well, guess what? If you don't do it, how many millions of dollars is it going to cost in stolen or lost EBT benefits that need to be reimbursed, and then new cards issued, things like that, right? So paying the one-time upfront fee or upfront cost of just saying like, okay, we're just going to do it. It's going to cost whatever it is, $50 million or something like that. I don't even know what it's going to be. It's not that much. But if they look at the real big, the real dollars behind this and figure out, okay, it's going to cost this much to determine, the issuance of new cards for everybody across the entire country, to implement these new security measures, things like that. What does it really cost up front? I don't know, 20, 50, $30 million? I don't know, but I can guarantee this much. This year alone, in 2024, they're going to reimburse more benefits than that, just in benefits that have been taken from beneficiaries. So if they would have done this 1 year ago, they would already be ahead significantly in money if they just would have made this one change like 1 year ago. That's it. 1 year ago, they would already be financially ahead. Make sense? Makes sense to me, but does it make sense to them? Not really, because they're awful stewards of our money, but that's just what they do, right? But anyway, this is what they want to do. So if you see anything like this, as far as like if you potentially get any communication from maybe your state or something at some point, again, it's probably not going to be this week or next month or something like that, but at some point in the relatively near-ish future, in the coming months here, if you receive some kind of communication from your state saying like, hey, your EBT card is changing, something like that, this is what it's probably all about. No, it could be something else, but it could be this implementation of the new secure, EBT cards that would also be implemented. Does that make sense? So again, I think it's a smart thing. Why they haven't done it yet still confuses me. They should have done this years ago when they started to see the influx of all of these skimming devices and things like that coming in, literally targeting EBT cards because they have like zero security measures and it's so easy for them to get the money off of them. That's the problem. And again, do the people that have EBT cards and need the money from these cards, are they like super multi-millionaire, billionaire people walking around with so much money they don't know what to do with and have all the groceries in the world? False. That is not true at all. These individuals need the money because they don't have the money to buy the groceries and the food and stuff like that, right? So it's like ridiculous, right? We're not even protecting the most vulnerable people in our population. That is messed up. Not sure how else to say that, right? So anyway, I want to share this with you. The legislation is out there, and I can certainly keep you posted on this as I get more information. Obviously, there's a lot going on right now. So hope this helps you. Again, I'll keep you posted. A lot of weird stuff happening right now. It's a super busy time of year right now, especially with everything that they're working on. And the full year, budget and stuff like that. It's just a busy time. The last quarter, the last 4 or 5 months of the year are always very, very busy. I'm keeping you posted. Anyway, hope this helps you. Please subscribe down below. Like the video. Again, thumbs up button down below. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Otherwise, check out the other videos here on the channel, the thousands in the video library. The ones I've hand selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. And right now showing up on your screen as well. You'll see some videos there. Check out those. Thanks again. Enjoy your day. And I'll see you again in just